Hey, welcome back, Successful Tool Tuesday. We really appreciate you checking out our videos. These videos are specifically made for you so you can have the best equipment in the industry. Being an electrical technician, a diagnostic technician, there's definitely a lot of shortcuts that I found within the industry for repairing vehicles, but tools can be expensive. Now, I wanted to go over a couple electrical tools that we carry that generally can save you a lot of money and time when it comes to finding faults. Now, in the automotive industry, an ideal shop, an ideal facility would have an oscilloscope. However, unfortunately, oscilloscopes are expensive. They range from anywhere from $500 to $2,500. And usually to spend $500 on one that's okay, isn't necessarily the easiest decision to make. We always want to go with what's better. Got a couple of cool tools here. The G Auto Probe is technically an oscilloscope replacement. This will be able to give you frequency, duty cycle, and voltage with really simple instructions. We'll definitely show you a quick demo of this. Also, the SingSing Probe is another really cool tool that will help you diagnose faulty relays, faulty injectors, any components that use generally a magnetic force field. So it'll be able to detect whether that system is working or not. The other pretty cool tool is, you can't really see it right now, it looks invisible to you, but we have a electrical tester that pretty much uses you as the ground. We'll show you how it works, but I'll also show you a picture of what it is, because my background is throwing out the color. This is actually green, and green screen makes this disappear. So it's not invisible, guys. It's just the camera effects are actually preventing you from seeing it at the moment, but you'll definitely see how I use it as far as testing. So I got a bench set up here. We have power to it. Pretty much right now my bench is grounded, and if I connect this to the lead, you'll be able to see nothing happens, right? However, if I'm holding the unit, right, and I touch the table, I'm now grounding myself. And me grounding myself is actually using this as a test light. So you don't actually have to run a negative ground cable over to the battery and then run it through the vehicle to test your fuses. You would just be able to use this tool, connect it to the fuse location, and then ground yourself. You simply just touch it with your hand. Any ground location on the vehicle, you can notice it's beeping and it's lighting up. You'll get a better description of that when you see a picture. It'll make a lot more sense. So, other cool tool, going back to the SingSing Probe. Now, I'm going to hook up a relay for you. So, pin 8586 on the relay would energize the switch within the relay, so to speak. So let's unground my table here, and we're going to hook up ground to this relay, and you should hear it click. So relay is on, and if I take the SingSing Probe and turn it on, you notice the red light. If we pass this unit over the coil within the relay, the magnetic field, it's stating that the relay is good. So very, very simple. This works with injectors. This works with tons of different items, alternators, coils, actuators, pretty much anything that has a magnetic field within it. So you'll be able to diagnose faulty components. If it does not beep, the component is faulty. So very simple technology there, but a huge time saver when it comes to diagnostics. So going to the last item that I mentioned, what I'm going to do is I am going to grab another relay, and this one I've actually turned into a buzzer. So you're going to be able to see duty cycle, and frequency. So let's ground this. And we're going to put power. And hopefully this isn't too loud and obnoxious, but you can hear the relay is now buzzing. Now the GA Auto Probe will generally back probe, or you will be able to connect directly to a source. We ground the unit, and if I turn the unit on, right now we're set to voltage. So there are 3 lights here: voltage, hertz, and percentage. Percentage stands for duty cycle. So right now, if I want to see voltage, well, I'll actually disconnect this to show you voltage. So we'll hook up the leads, and we'll look at voltage directly at the terminal. And right now, it's saying I have 13.7 volts. Right? Now, we'll hook this back up the way we had it, so I can show you. And we'll go look at the duty cycle and the frequency that this relay is now turning on and off at. So an injector would work the same way, a coil would work the same way. We would then switch this unit simply over to frequency, touch our power lead, and you can see the lights are flashing, letting us know the frequency, and it's saying the hertz is right now 130, so it's fluctuating 123, 130. If we want to see duty cycle, we just hit the button one more time over to the bottom light, and we can connect it to our power, and the percentage is 27% on the duty cycle. So that's how many times the pulse is turning on and off. So these units come with a set of simple instructions. They let you know pretty much how to use it. Gives you little cheat codes of information, and definitely saves a whole lot of time when it comes to diagnosing issues with the vehicle. Also, the G Auto Probe comes with a few other connectors. So there's an extension, so you could run this to power. There's also a nice little back probe. You can't really see it so well there. So you can back probe your pins to test any components without having to disconnect it. These just fit right on there. Nice and simple. Other really cool feature is there's a button here. So you have a light on the end, so you can see the pin that you're going to connect to. So just a couple of neat tools. We carry all of these on shop.automotivebusiness.solutions. They don't break the bank. These circuit testers are, I believe, only $20 online, and the Sing Sing probe, I think we have them for under $100 right now. Definitely saves you a lot of time, and definitely more inexpensive than most of the other testers you have out there. Definitely is worth your time to have one of these in your toolbox. And lastly, these are just under $200, so it's definitely a much more cost-effective tool than getting a full-on oscilloscope. Absolutely accurate, gives you all the information you need to be able to diagnose any electrical concerns. So that's all for today. Just a short episode, a couple of cool things. Hope you appreciate the video. Definitely like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, any other things that you'd like to see on this channel, give us a call, 518-836-5400. Shoot us an email, info@kiloism.com, or send us a text. You can actually text us directly to 518-836-5400. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you watching. You have a great day.